米スポーツ局 FOX スポーツのアナリストを務めるベン・バーランダー氏が自身のポッドキャスト番組フィリピン・バッツ・ウィズ・ベン・バーランダーでドジャースの補強姿勢を支持し、他球団の言い訳じみた主張に苦言を呈しました。さらに番組内では補強をめぐる議論にとどまらず、大谷翔平選手が10年総額7億ドルという市場規模の契約を結んだ後、この約2年間でファンやメディアの反応がどのように変化してきたのかにも踏み込んで解説しました。見どころたっぷりの内容を日本語字幕付きでご紹介しますので、ぜひ最後までご覧ください。
Let's move on to talk about the Los Angeles Dodgers. Are you kidding me, Los Angeles Dodgers? The big fish of the offseason and Kyle Tucker goes to the Los Angeles Dodgers. 4 years, $240 million. That's $60 million a year, the second highest ever behind Shohei Otani. Both the first and second highest AAV now go to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Are you kidding me? So let's talk about Kyle Tucker, the baseball player. This guy is an absolute stud. His home road splits last year were fascinating. 747 at home and a 923 OPS on the road. Meaning he didn't necessarily love hitting at Wrigley. It's a tough place to hit with the wind. So now he's out of Wrigley. And all of this aside, Kyle Tucker is a perennial all-star. He's a star. He's a perennial MVP candidate. He's gotten hurt a couple times the last couple of years, taking him off of the run that he's been on. But I think Kyle Tucker is an MVP type of player. And now he signs with the Los Angeles Dodgers as a team that has won back-to-back World Series, the first time since 2000 and 2001 that has happened in Major League Baseball. You have the back-to-back champions going out and getting better by saying, okay, in a perfect world this offseason, pitch me your perfect world. Okay, well, we need a closer. We need a lockdown closer. And we needed a corner outfielder. Michael Conforto just wasn't it. Well, they went and got Edwin Diaz, the best closer available, and they went and got Kyle Tucker, the best free agent available of everybody this offseason. And I know a lot of people sit here and they see the signing come through and they say, man, are you kidding me? Man, that stinks. How are the Dodgers, why is this happening? And you just can't. You certainly can't blame the Dodgers. The Dodgers go out and they make a boatload of money and they put a boatload of money back into the team. And I commend the Los Angeles Dodgers for getting it done, and I wish other teams would do this. And before people are out there saying other teams can't do what the Los Angeles Dodgers are doing, to that I would say, I hear you. Okay, I get that the Dodgers have more money coming in via TV deals and other things than other teams do. But what other teams can do is spend the same percentage of their yearly revenue and put that back into the team. And that is what other teams don't do. The Los Angeles Dodgers by far put more of their revenue as an organization back into the roster and into their team. Other teams can do that. I'm not standing here and saying every other team in baseball is able to sign Shohei Otani to $700 million. But what I am able to say is that every other team is capable of being more competitive and putting more money into their team than they do. I commend the Los Angeles Dodgers for what they are doing, for what they are able to do, and for putting more money back into the team than everybody else. And the other teams that sit around and saying, oh, and they cry poor and they say, oh, we just can't do what they're doing. Oh, we just don't have, bull crap. Of course it's not the same. It's not the same. The Dodgers have more money coming in, and it's apples to apples. It's not apples to apples. It is oranges. But the other teams close their book and they make more of a profit because they rake in the money and then they don't put enough money back into their team. It's baseball. Anybody can win on any given year. And I'm not naive to the fact of saying, like, okay, not all 30 teams are able to win heading into 2026. No, but you get into the playoffs and you absolutely can win in baseball. So putting the exact same percentage of revenue earned the prior year back into the team that the Los Angeles Dodgers do is what I am frustrated about. That the other teams don't spend enough. And the argument out there is that not every team can do what the Dodgers do, and I know that is true. But every team can put as much revenue percentage back into the team, but they don't. They rake in the money, they pocket it, they have a better yearly overall income, and then they move on and they cry poor because they don't have to open up their books. That's what's frustrating. Put some money into your team, go get players, and keep putting a winning product out on the field. And that's why the Los Angeles Dodgers deserve so much credit for what they have done. Back-to-back champions, they have a weakness, they go out and address it the best way they possibly can. The Los Angeles Dodgers are running a machine. You know what's funny to me? 2 years ago, the Dodgers signed Shohei Otani to a $700 million deal, the largest contract in history. And a lot of people laughed and said, that's way more than any player should ever be worth. Well, here we are 2 years later, and they've won 2 championships, and every player in the world wants to play with the Dodgers so that they can win and play with Shohei Otani. Play with him. And nobody out there can say that 2 years in, that the deal isn't already worth it for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Put money into the team, and it becomes this self-fulfilling thing where, wow, they are spending money. I want to play there. They are winning ball games. Okay, let me keep this going. And it's not, the Dodgers are the pinnacle of that. Not everybody can sign Shohei Otani, but everybody can follow the agenda, the blueprint. Let's put the money we're making back into the team, and let's make this a fun place for people to play. Let's make this a place that okay, we can sign this player, and then people will want to follow that lead and play there and play with him. That's what the Dodgers have done. They've made it the ultimate place to play. The ultimate place where players want to go, oh, I'm a really good player, and the Dodgers have reached out. I want to play for the Dodgers. I want to play with the greatest baseball player of all time, and I want to win. That's what the Dodgers have created. A place that wins and an opportunity to play with the greatest player of all time. So a deal, if you could scrap Shohei Otani's deal and start all over again, I'd give him $1 billion. The deal's already worth it. But I commend the Los Angeles Dodgers for what they have done. And I think they are the blueprint, the shining example. The Los Angeles Dodgers are the shining example of how to run your organization in Major League Baseball. And to everyone that says other teams can't do that, can't do what they are, it is absolutely false. They don't have the exact wallet. They don't have the capability of spending as much as they can, but they have the ability and the capability to follow the blueprint and put as much money back into the team that the Los Angeles Dodgers are doing. That everyone can do. And that not everyone does. A lot of teams do the complete opposite and pocket the money and keep it and sit on it and trade away players when they have to pay them and don't open up the books ever. That's the problem, is not spending on your team, not putting the revenue back in the team. And that's what the Los Angeles Dodgers do better than anybody else. So good for the Dodgers for signing Kyle Tucker. Good for Kyle Tucker for getting 4 years, $240 million. Absolutely a stud of a player. I love Kyle. Good for him. And now he's going to be out here in LA, and I'll see him more out here. So good for the Dodgers.
最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。今回の動画についてどういう感想を持たれましたか？ぜひコメント欄で意見や感想をお聞かせください。 チャンネル登録やグッドボタンを押していただけると励みになります。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。